Hello, good morning, good afternoon, or indeed good evening, depending on your time zone and depending on when you are watching this. I'm James Innes, and this is my YouTube show, The Jobs Guru. It is Tuesday, the 4th of August, 2020. I'm delighted to see you all here for today's episode. I extend a very warm welcome to all those who have subscribed since the last episode. And if you haven't yet subscribed, then please do think about subscribing so that you don't miss out on the next episode. Today, I shall be continuing with my regular Tuesday series of valuable interview advice, and I'll be talking about body language, an interesting one. If you have any questions or comments as you watch them, do please type them into that comments section below. And if you like what you see, then please do hit that YouTube thumbs up. So, body language. Well, the fact that you've been selected for interview means that you've obviously made a positive impression on paper. Your next challenge is to build on this by making a positive impression in person. Recruiters are trained to make informed assessments of candidates based not only on how they communicate verbally, but on how they communicate physically. And even if your interviewer has received no formal training, they're going to be inherently sensitive to certain nuances of body language, just like the rest of us. It's instinctive. So the importance of body language as a fact in the decision-making process should not be underestimated. And there are a number of positive actions that you can use to your advantage in an interview situation. First, and perhaps foremost, make and maintain eye contact without actually staring. Eye contact is essential when trying to convey trust and confidence, but should not be overdone as it can come across as aggressive. Shake hands firmly, but not to the extent that first aid is required. Seriously, someone's handshake, if it's too firm, it can imply arrogance. And if you deliver a weak handshake, well, it can suggest weakness. This is not just an old wives' tale. It's true. In surveys, recruiters regularly cite that getting the handshake wrong, it's an immediate turnoff. Keep your chin up, literally and metaphorically. Smile with open lips and tilt your head slightly to show that you are happy, enthusiastic, and attentive. Place your hands with your fingertips touching together, which, believe it or not, helps to convey a sense of authority. Just don't overdo it, because it's become quite a well-known technique. You'll see lots of politicians doing that on television, sitting there wisely, conveying their status. There are, of course, plenty of negative actions too. Now, some are obvious. You shouldn't pick your nails, pick your nose, or pick any other bodily part for that matter. But some are less obvious. So here are some examples of negative traits and how your body language can give them away. Defensiveness, crossing your arms. Boredom, feet tapping, playing with your pen, looking down, slouching. You'd be surprised how many people do that in interviews. You really would. Nervousness, fidgeting, thumb twiddling, playing with your hair. Aggression, posture just, sitting with your hands on your hips. I've seen people do that. It's doing it standing up is one thing, but doing it while sitting down is, pointing or wagging your index finger. Yeah, okay. You're not campaigning to win an election here. You're trying to get a job. Doubt is apparently conveyed by rubbing the eyes or the nose. And do bear in mind that the interviewer's own body language can give you some insight into what they think of what you're saying. For example, if they're getting bored, you can then react to that by changing the subject fast, probably. And an insider trick is to copy certain aspects of the interviewer's body language. Imitating someone else's body language can have a positive subconscious effect on their impression of you. The theory is that they will feel that you are on the same wavelength as them and automatically become better disposed towards you. Try and be subtle about it, of course, and avoid copying any negative any negative behavior. Finally, the importance of smiling. Now, I'm not about to suggest you should spend the whole interview grinning like a lunatic, but smile and the world smiles with you. Smile at someone and the chances are that they will smile back. Try it. It's human nature. It's a built-in reflex that we have, enabling us to immediately communicate our friendly and peaceful intentions, even at a distance. It's such an innate behavior that even if you sit by yourself and smile, you'll actually feel better for it. Again, if you don't believe me, then try it. Next time you're feeling sad, depressed, try smiling to yourself. It does work. Now, at certain moments during an interview, a big smile is called for, most particularly when you first meet and when you depart. But do nonetheless try to keep a small smile lingering around your lips right the way through the interview, even if the going gets tough. It will definitely have a positive effect on your interviewer's perception of you, firmly proved by psychologists, and you will feel even more positive yourself. So now, we're not far from the end of today's show. I'll be back tomorrow, Wednesday. Remember, this show is Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday each, and pretty much every week. No rest for the wicked. Just two more things. First, I must squeeze in some routine but important requests. Do please check me out on social media and connect, follow, or otherwise stalk me, but please don't troll me. Life is too short for trolls. If you have any questions or comments about this episode, about the show in general, or indeed about life, the universe, cross-stitch, whatever, then do please let me have them below. If you like this episode, then do please hit it with the YouTube thumbs up. If you've done that, then think about subscribing and maybe ring the bell to receive notifications for the next episode. And if you've already done all of that, well, thank you. Now, finally, what's happening in the next episode? Well, tomorrow I'm going to be tackling a question from one of my viewers and also looking at an interview question, namely, are you able to make difficult decisions and tough choices. Well, are you, punk? Sorry, got carried away there. I do hope you'll tune in. Thank you for watching today. Keep safe and be well, my friends. Goodbye.